Good morning, guys. 5 a.m. here in Oklahoma, a beautiful April morning. This morning we're taking our annual mushroom hunt down the river. Me and these two boys are gonna go see how many pounds of mushrooms we can stack up. Last year we got 56 pounds. We're gonna see if we can beat that today. You ready?
Yep.
See if we can get there at daylight as we try to get up early.
Boarding our canoe.
Boarding that SS, the SS Morel. Fierce just asked how you get in a canoe. Oh my god.
I stepped straight in. What was I supposed
Just
to do?
jumped in. Fierce! Sit down.
I'm sitting down.
Whoa, look at all the wigs in front of us.
Brad, it's not 2020. It's not 2023 no more, bro.
Yeah. Check out those trees, man, growing straight sideways, still alive.
This one's still alive too. It's just laid over. That's insane.
Do you think? Ooh, Dad, we're gonna have some fog. It looks like they might be smaller spirals. I see some spirals up there. Look at that sun. It is just real pretty, ain't it?
I don't know if y'all can see it on the phone, but there's some smoke on the water. Up there, you can see it. We think we might have just hit a fish. But up here, like, look at that.
There's a lot of fish.
There's lots of fish. Whoa. Bro, these fish are camera shy. Freaking cow got scratched in his mouth. Kind of looks like Master Oogway or Master Shifu. Comment what that cow's name should be.
Driving through the fog. Look at it.
Going away.
It's leaving.
All right, River, spin us around. I dropped my paddle. I'm using a little stick for now.
So there's a sandbar right where the river meets the creek. There was a sandbar unexpectedly, and we hit it, and Dad dropped his paddle. And so we are trying to retrieve his paddle. Grab the paddle.
Are you gonna get it, Dad?
Hopefully it's deeper right here. Probably not.
Thanks. Now let's take a
Dad
straight
has
right
got
turn
a
so we can
fella.
go back up around that little nipple.
Dad got the paddle now. Film this because we're about to hit a sandbar and we're gonna die.
Yep, boom, right there. Right here.
Oh,
Oh wait, it's getting shallower. Or it's getting deeper. If we can make it past that little hump. Imagine being Lewis and Clark and having to do this. So imagine having to be Lewis and Clark and having to do this.
that goose got to beef with us. Gary the goose. Look, guys, I'm getting this luxury in the boat. Just look at me. Having the luxury, they're just dragging me. It's kind of nice. The SS Morel is about to be beached. 3, 2, 1, prepare for impact. Oh, gosh, that was a big impact.
All right, guys, we've made it to the first spot. We've beached. And something we like to do, double sack these like Fierce has here. I got 2 double sacks here. Then I got an extra in my pocket. Put them in the inside sack. If it gets full, then we can just pull out that one and have the other one ready to go. If it doesn't get full, you just got double protection, handles less likely to break, and bag less likely to rip. All right, guys, turning y'all on. I'm gonna leave y'all on until we at least find our first shrooms, so you can be part of the first ones of the day. Are usually the trickiest. Sometimes, you know, you don't know what to expect. We're trying to see out of me and River who's gonna find the first ones. Here we go, guys. Our first Morels, numero uno, dos. That one's probably just a little too old. Won't pick him. Boy, I hope we didn't come too late.
Guys, look at this. I was literally looked over here for so long, and I just now seen these guys. Like, I've been looking over here. And like, I took a second to stop and look around. I'm glad I did because I found them. They're old and that one looks pretty fresh right there. First ones of the day right here. This one's a little fresher than those other ones. Guys, you don't really know which way like they're gonna be. So you kind of gotta do just big circles from where you found them last. And if you're not finding them in your big circle, then you just gotta go look for another patch.
Well guys, I found my first morel of the day. Right here, I'm gonna chomp him down. Dead. In the sack. Look at them. They're nice, pretty good freshies. They're not old, they just got a weird color to them. Ah! Did y'all see that slug? He's scaring me. Where'd he go? He's right here. I feel kind of bad now. Well, guys, I found another one right after I turned off. I'm just gonna pinch him because I don't feel like getting the knife out. It's way too much work with one hand. Boom. Put him in the bag. If I get into a big patch, I'll just get the knife out and saw him down. But these are not that important right now.
Well guys, here's another. He's on the borderline. I'm gonna schwack him down and see if I think he's salvageable or not. What do y'all think? Keeper or nay? I guess he's worth keeping. We'll start our stack with him. Got a buddy there that might even look even worse though. You know, I wait kind of late on purpose because it ain't no fun finding tiny shrooms. But then, you know, you get back up in here, you start finding so many dead ones and you think maybe you did the wrong thing. Best patch of the day. This is the kind of patch that will weight your sack down quick. These are fresh, perfect, meaty, healthy. Look at here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 growing out of one stem. There was a 5th one there. Whole season we've been using these Fungeyes glasses and we've been sacking them up. See, this is what it looks like without the glasses. You can notice that the white stem looks really similar to the naked eye as the cottonwood leaves. And look, put that on and that white stem does contrast more. You can just see it better. Same with this guy right here. He's right there. There you go. Doesn't it just kind of, it just focuses it almost. Look, it's just hard to see that. Bam. I don't think that looking through a lens you can notice the actual difference these things make. These things are awesome. So if you would like to try out a pair, go to fungeyes.com. If you use code 10SHROOM, all caps, singular, 10 SHROOM, 10 Shroom, save 10% and get free shipping for using the Adrenaline Rush Adventures code 10 Shroom. All right, guys. Well, we got to go see how much we can sack up today. Back with you in a bit.
Oh, I was walking out, guys. Every time I turn it off, I find another one. Oh, this one's nice and fresh. This is the freshest one I found. They're all nice and moist. Let's get at it.
Guys, look at that cardinal. He's pretty. He's a pretty little guy. When you're mushroom hunting, you gotta have a mindset. It's like Easter egg hunting. You know they're there, but you gotta trick your mind into thinking you know they're definitely here. So you just keep searching. Hopefully they're plentiful here. Did y'all just see that? I got smacked in the face by a branch. Y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to another episode of Fierce Eats. We got the same thing on the menu this time as well. Ritz Bits. They're good. This is the second episode of Fierce Eats. I'll leave one for the mushroom gods. I'll leave one Ritz Bit for the mushroom gods. He's gone. Alright, guys. See if I can do this. Oh! Got it. Oh.
This is how much I found so far. I have 15 in my bag and I've left about 3 or 4. So I found 18 or 19.
Just a quick update. It's 8:30. We're not off as too hot of a start as we were last year. But that's what we got in our sack so far. I've been hunting about probably 30 minutes. But we're getting back away from that sandy soil as much. We're getting back a little further in the from the river. And we're starting to, I feel like we're starting to get into them a little better. So we'll keep you posted. I know I just seen another one right here. Anybody see it? Where did he go? I'll have to go find him. Big old baseball size sucker right there. That will fill up your sacks quick, boys, right there. Freshies here finally. Well, I say fresh, they're just prime picking right here. These ones are. Hopefully this is shooting pretty good. And look, hiding under this leaf. Whoa, big ol' sucker. Love that sound. I think I probably walked right past this big guy earlier with y'all. Look at that. Ooh. It's been about 45 minutes. It had not been very good going. Finally got into some freshies here. Look at these. Beautiful. I'm getting a little discouraged, but here we go. Some freshies. Throw them into sack. Yeah, we need more of these kind. This is what we need flushed. We need these grays flushed out.
I looked at my phone and looked at a map, and it turns out I was walking way upstream. I've walked like a mile upstream. The river is like straight that way, kinda. So I need to go back towards this way. So no wonder these reeds were getting so thick. Do y'all see that right there? That's a spider, and I've ran into about 6 of those straight into my face already today. So guys, back this way looks really nice, and back up there looks real nice for them, but I can't decide where I'm gonna go, which way. We're gonna flip something. What should we flip? Ah, this can be our flipper. Ones on this side will go left, on this side will go right. Looks like we're going that way. Looks like it might have been a good idea to go right. Just spotted this little guy over here. There he goes. We got him. My second precious one, maybe. That looks like a nice big fresh one. It is a nice big fresh one. Oh, nice and big and fresh. Let's crawl back here. Oh my God. Okay, guys. How did I miss this thing? This is hilarious. Look at this monster. Look at this thing. It's like a baseball bat, bro. Look at this compared to my hand. This thing was like a whole tree, bro. Well, there's a little one that I was just going for. And I've seen this jumbo. He's like triple my other mushroom.
Well, guys, as y'all know, been on a really long drought lately. And so, y'all won't believe what happened. After a 9-year drought, Fierce Fishing has finally found one.
Good work, Fierce.
Thanks.
Me and Fierce have found each other back in the woods here for a moment. It's not even comparing to what we were doing last year. Last year we got separated and we were so busy picking shrooms, and I was hollering at them, come help me pick, and they're like, no, you come help us pick. And like, we just accidentally scattered out in different directions. Not necessarily the case this year. We're just scattering out all different directions trying to find them.
Point at me.
Yeah.
Guys, watch my cool trick I have learned.
Well, I finally met back up with the river for the first time.
Yeah.
Let's see who has more.
You probably have more.
Let go. I say I'd have more weight. You see what you think.
Yeah, Dad has about half a pound more probably. We found some jumbos too.
Yeah. Good, thick, healthy ones. Got this baseball. Oh my. Haha. I love it. And this guy, oh, he's got a little friend, look. Little friend on the backside. Bam! Here's another one. They're loving these cottonwood cedar mixes here. These cottonwood leaves, the serrated edges, the triangle. They're loving these cottonwoods, cedar mixes, where the bottom is cottonwood and cedar leaves mixed together. That's where we're finding a lot. Hopefully the river hasn't came up and swept away our canoe. You'll notice there, Fierce is having another nature calls moment. Fierce is using the bathroom. We don't understand. I mean, no, people have to use the bathroom, but it's just every time at the start of our adventure, like we go past all these stores and we leave home in the morning and then we get to our adventure and Fierce needs to go. It's crazy. Just getting back to the canoe. And I would have to say, not near as awesome as it was last year when we got back to the canoe with 2 sackfuls each or more. We're gonna scroll down to the next spot and see if we can't get out of the canoe.
Well guys, we are at our next spot. Let's go see if we can't stack them up here.
We're thirsty, running low on yoo-hoos. What time is it? About almost 1 o'clock now. There's about a 2-hour ride down the river to our next good spot. It's 12:45, so.
It's 12:51.
Don't be so extra. We're gonna see what we can get. Look at these old things. Just so sad. Old and dry. Well guys, we've been here a few minutes. Didn't take long to find them, but look. We've already passed about 20 like this, and we can see more off in the distance. We're gonna have to get deeper into the woods, the darker woods that are a little protected, and see if we can't find some more fresh ones. Apparently we waited a little too late to come this year. Funny thing is, this is earlier in the year than we came last year, but this has been a much warmer spring. Today is April 5th. Last year I think we came on like the 7th, 8th, 10th, something like that. And they were perfect then.
Finding them. They're hollering. They said they're finding freshies. They started screaming because we all thought they were gonna be dead. Guys, look at this freshie I just found. Now this one's fresh.
Yeah, here we go. They're not real fresh, but
oh my God! Look what Dad did to this poor fella.
oh, I had him in my bag. He fell out.
No, you didn't. He was not cut off. Wow, Dad. You almost stepped on another one.
When you think you're a good mushroom hunter and you're leaving ones that big, gosh.
Let's compare freshies. I got more. No.
I could have had half my bag with that one big one.
Let me feel your.
Thank God they come out a little bit later under the cedars here. Cedars, cottonwood mix. Just pick the fresh one. Look at that.
Guys, Fierce was walking behind me and got slapped by a cedar branch. And then what did you do after?
Phil.
No, he threw a sack of mushrooms over here. It wasn't on purpose.
Yes, it was. How could you hit somebody in the face not on purpose?
Happened to me before. Dad did it to me.
You're an idiot.
Well, Fierce's mushrooms got thrown out.
I'm not taking my mushrooms.
Don't touch my GoPro. Don't touch my GoPro, you big baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
What are you doing?
Going for the eggs.
Going for the egg.
Alright, stop.
Alright, tell them what they're doing, Fierce.
Guys, we have found an eagle in his nest. We're gonna fly the drone up there, try to get some cool shots of him for y'all.
I guess y'all guys will be seeing the drone footage of this.
Oh my God.
Also, I'm working on my tan out here, so took off my shirt because I am white. Guys, there are baby eagles in that nest.
Oh my gosh! They're baby eagles!
We don't want to bother them or worry their mother, so we're gonna leave them be. That is really cool.
I want to look at them more.
Well, we stopped at one last spot, guys, and the boys, I think they're giving up on me, but look at these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were some in here, but they are goners. Yeah, boys, when you're watching this, this is when you said, there ain't no mushrooms here. Went back to the canoe early at this last spot. There are mushrooms here, they're just far gone. Dang it. Finally found a freshie at the last spot on my way back to the canoe. One freshie. I see a big buddy over here. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at these. That's what I'm talking about. Had to start putting them in the old hat because the boys had the sacks at this spot. There you go. Oh gosh, look at this thing. Golly, that's awesome. Yeah, these are beautiful. Wonder if there's any more in here. If these guys wouldn't have gave up on me, no telling how much pounds extra we'd have got in this spot. Look at these things. Not capping, look. Well, I am using my cap. Look at these giants.
Those are giant. This guy probably came to tell us it's okay. Right, River? Wilfred, what are you doing? I said Wilfred. Alright, Mr. Wiggleworm, I'm gonna let you go now.
Well guys, we have got ourselves stuck. This day just keeps getting worse. I guess I'm gonna have to call a wrecker.
Yeah, look how bad we're stuck.
There we go. Okay.
Kicking some dirt.
Just pull some dirt out the front of these tires.
I don't understand why.
You don't have a shovel, do you?
No.
Hey Nathan, here's your shovel.
Yeah, we've been using all kinds of stuff.
Is that what y'all been using?
That one broke.
Y'all broke this one? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
My boots just got ran over.
Hey guys. That's how my day's going, so give us one of these.
Day is going this, so give us one of these. We worked too hard for y'all guys, bro. Look at this stuff we're going through right now. Stuck.
So guys, our 4-wheel drive isn't working for some reason. That's why we got stuck, so it just stopped working. Looks like we're moving.
Did it! What?
4-wheel drive might have just started working. Thanks to Kits and my dad's dad, my grandpa's coming out and saving us.
Thanks for saving us. Just another day. Told the boys to get that on video, but I think they might have missed it. We didn't mean to miss them. We were just worried about getting unstuck and weren't over videoing. Okay guys, unfortunately, when we got back from mushroom hunting, we have some more bad news. Our little parakeet, our budgie, Chomper, went to be with Atlas in heaven. Chomper, what you doing?
Mama's bird.
So, we're gonna have to bury her real quick, but I don't even know if I've ever talked about it on this channel, but we had a fourth son, Atlas. He would be 10. Yesterday was his birthday. April 3rd. He lived for 6 days. He had a problem with his heart and some fluid built up around his brain and stuff. So April's a tough time for us, but especially for Mom. She gets real sad around this time. So you guys keep Miley in your prayers. And Atlas would have been a heck of a character for the video. I know he's out there with us in most of these videos anyways, but y'all would have loved him. He'd have been like a mini Fierce. But you know, we've had some accidents. I've had a 4-wheeler wreck. We've had some close calls before driving and stuff. And what else? Like River's pneumonia. And we always feel like we have an extra angel watching out for us.
What, buddy? What is this?
Bye, Chomper. Thanks for being a sweet birdie.
Chomper was a very sweet bird. Get yours. It's okay, you were really sweet to Chomper. Just like you are all of our kids. You're a sweetheart. It'll be okay. Okay guys, so this right here, the thumbnail, that's what we found today on our float trip. But after we got home, you know, this doesn't seem as important anymore, but I've never really told anybody on our channel about Atlas, like I was telling y'all outside. So, and the boys didn't want to film us burying Chomper, which I don't really want to either, but at the same time, I just want to show everybody we're just regular people with regular problems, just like you guys. We definitely have our problems and our struggles, just like any family does, but do the best we can. And it's really hard to talk about baby Atlas because if I talk about him, I get sad for a while, at least for the day, usually a few days. But then if I don't, it's like I'm trying to forget about him or something. So it's a very rock and a hard place kind of deal. And so it's an awkward thing to talk about as well. So I don't talk about it as much as I should. And I feel like he doesn't get the attention that he deserves, or you know, he doesn't get attention like my other kids do. So yesterday was his birthday, like I said. And just so you know, when Atlas was born, Fierce was 2, River was 4. And 2 months before Atlas was born, Miley had to go to the hospital. And so we would spend about every other night with her in the hospital. They tried to take every precaution possible and tried to ensure that he had the best chance when he was born. And he made it for 6 days, but ultimately his heart just had too many problems and he had some fluid around the brain. So unfortunately he passed away, and we all wrote him a letter, all of us, and we put it in his casket with him. He's actually buried on my dad's farm overlooking the lake there where we go fishing a lot, and so he can be there with us when we go fishing. I wrote him this so he'd have something with him. And I also read this at his funeral. It's probably the toughest thing I've ever done, for sure. Out of all the challenges I've ever had, it was the toughest thing I ever did to get through it. But it goes like this. Dear baby Atlas, Daddy loves you so much. I want you to know that you are born into the sweetest family in the world, especially your beautiful mother and 3 amazing brothers. I know you know this, even though you didn't have as much time with them as you deserved. Your mama was born to make beautiful babies and take care of them in every way imaginable, from coaching Jace's basketball team, snuggling River, or feeding Fierce. Look at that, even back then, feeding Fierce. He was a small guy back then.
He's always loved to eat.
He always loved his food. But she sacrifices so much for all of us, and we are very lucky to have her. She made the biggest sacrifice for you, though. She had to go to the hospital 2 months before we brought you into this brutal world. She had to stop doing all of the things she loves most. Now, I know it's going to sound crazy to hear the things that she enjoys most, but she is a special woman. She had to quit going to work, quit feeding me and your bubbas, and quit cleaning up after us. And worst of all, stop snuggling us. Back in the day, these 2 pretty much slept in our bed, so...
It's like 3.
Your mother sacrificed so much because she knew it was best for you, her littlest angel. She was in love with you from the moment we realized we were going to be blessed with a 4th son. She spent 7 weeks with you at the hospital with a horrible bed. She suffered through pain and misery to ensure your comfort. She kept you safe so long. She told me she wished she could have kept you there forever.
Those beds really do suck.
Yeah, River got a taste of that.
Dude, my back and butt was hurting so bad after that.
Next, let me tell you about your brothers. They all have enormous hearts. They would do anything for you or each other. They also suffered through this hard time before you came. We would come to the hospital and keep you and Mama company. They asked me to come every day. We came, a lot of them. And sometimes we were ornery and snuck you and Mama out to lunch. We made your oldest brother, Jace, your godfather. He bought you your first hat. He prayed for you and encouraged you. He was in your room for every second that the mean ladies at the sign-in desk would allow him to be. He gave you so much love and tears. He also wrote the sweetest thing on the wall in your room. Your brother River is so strong and brave. He loved to sing to you, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, Ba Ba Black Sheep, and R.E.D. Red.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I know one more song for you. Ba Ba Black Sheep, Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the day, one for the little boy that lives down the lane.
He also... You forgot?
I remember it.
He also loved telling you the 3 little pigs. He is so good at it. He also wrote you a sweet note on the board in your room. Fierce is your youngest big brother. He loves giving you kisses. He gave you a special nickname, Pickles. Don't know where he got that from, but when Daddy was deciding on a name for you, I asked Fierce what we should call you, and he said, Pickles. I thought he was being silly and would forget. Nope, the first time Daddy took him to meet you, I said, Fierce, say hi to baby Atlas. He said, no, Pickles. That was back when he could barely even talk. Daddy likes the name Fierce picked out for you, but I gave you a different name, Atlas Wraith Phoenix Williams. Daddy chose this name for many reasons. First of all, it was because what it means to me and Mommy. You see, a phoenix was a mythological bird of great beauty that rose from the ashes on a funeral pyre in the freshness of youth to live through another cycle. Often it's an emblem of immortality or hope. Daddy knows you're not a bird, silly Daddy, but I took part of what phoenix means and coupled it with wraith. A wraith is a spirit. Atlas was a titan in Greek mythology. He was condemned to bear the weight of the heavens and the earth on his shoulders. The doctors told Daddy and Mommy early on that you were going to be given an unfair chance when you were born. We didn't know how things would turn out, but we knew you were going to have to endure enormous weight on your shoulders. Well, little buddy, you did it. You came into this world, and in 6 days, you had to endure more than any of us will ever have to in our whole lifetime. I'm so sorry. Daddy wishes he could trade you spots or have done this for you. Now it's time for your spirit to rise like the phoenix and become immortal. It's time for you to go to a place where there is no more pain, no more suffering, no violence or greed. I know you'll be forever immortal in my heart and in the hearts and minds of everyone who knows you, everyone who is here, and everyone who Daddy and your family tell about you. You will remain in our memories, pictures, letters, and our videos.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Amen.
Amen.
We love you, baby Atlas.
It's for all your baby Atlas.
We're so happy we got to be with you, and we're going to miss you forever.
Daddy is so proud of you. I'm so happy to call you my son. You are one of a kind, Atlas Wraith Phoenix Williams. Thank you for the time you gave us with you. Forever and always, your loving Daddy. So, anyways, we miss Atlas every day, and we wish he could be here with us on these adventures, but he is with us on our adventures, right? He's always looking out for us. Like I told you outside, we've been in a 4-wheeler wreck. We always feel like we have an extra angel watching out for us.
Whenever we go on vacation, we always see
An Atlas truck.
an Atlas truck or something that says Atlas. Even when we were in Alaska, like on the Dalton Highway, we stopped. If you guys don't know what the Dalton Highway is, guys, go look it up.
Do not
Go
do
watch our Alaska video.
Yeah, go watch our Alaska video.
I'll put the Alaska video up here. That was back in our early days. That was actually clips and pieces I pieced together before we really did YouTube videos, but it was awesome. But anyways, guys, like she said, every time we go somewhere, we see them. We see the Atlas van lines, and before that, we never noticed it. But now we just see Atlas Construction, Volkswagen
Gloves.
Atlas.
When we pulled into our hunting place one time, we pulled into the wrong house, and there was a big, huge Atlas sign.
Like a billboard sign. Billboard sign.
And then we went to the right house, and there was a box of nails sitting on the counter, and they were Atlas nails.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
very strange. But it's kind of cool. So, and what did you say? You saw a cardinal earlier, and Fierce was just, for some reason, just super infatuated with this cardinal and was like trying to get his phone out the video. I don't know if you ever got any video of it or not, but
I did.
we always feel like he's out there with us, so.
Okay, this is my note that I wrote. How old was I when I wrote this? I was 4 years old when I wrote this. Baby Atlas, even if you go to heaven to be with the angels, I will always love you. Your loving brother, forever and always. River.
P.S.
P.S. You will always be in my heart. If you die, I'll always love you forever.
Fierce was 2, so he could barely talk. This is what he wrote.
Yeah. Dear
Pickles.
baby Atlas, Pickles, I love you, little Atlas, Fierce. I was 2 at the time. I didn't know what to do.
Short and sweet. You did good,
Yeah.
buddy. Since you weren't that able to write that good yet back then, Fierce, read. This was from Jace. Jace is at work right now, so.
All right, Jace, your thing says, Dear baby Atlas, I'll always love you even when you're not around to see anything, and I hope you will always know that. I'm praying for you, and I just want you to know I love you. Atlas, Wraith, Phoenix, Williams, love, your godfather, Jace.
Anyways, guys, enough of that. Just wanted to share that with you guys. If you made it this long, thank you guys. You're much appreciated. Even if you didn't make it this long, we appreciate everybody who watches any of our videos, anybody who smashes that like button, anybody who leaves a comment. We're trying to grow our channel so that way we can continue going on adventures and take y'all to some crazy places. We got some places we want to go, you know, overseas. We want to travel across the water. We got some big hopes, big dreams. So thank you guys for helping us get there. But that's going to do it for today's adventure, and we will catch you on the next one.
keep watching.
Keep watching.
No, I missed
Bigger and better things in store.
Owie.